What is the circumference of the semicircle? Label points B, C, D and E. Join line B, D and BO equals C, O equals radius, R of the semicircle. Let angle E equals theta. This implies that angle C equals 180 degrees minus theta. It is because the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Also, angle BD, C equals 90 degrees. The reason is that angle in a semicircle equals 90 degrees. Consider triangle BED. Use cosine rule. The square of line BD equals the sum of the square of line BE and the square of line DE minus the product of 2 and line BE times line DE times cosine theta. Substitute values and simplify. We have that the square of line BD equals 274 minus the product of 210 and cosine theta. Take the square root of the equation and we have that line BD equals the square root of 274 minus the product of 210 and cosine theta. We call it equation 1. From triangle BCD, line BD divided by line CD equals tan 180 degrees minus theta. Substitute value from equation 1 and line CD. It follows that line BD divided by 15 equals tan 180 degrees minus theta. The square root of 274 minus 210 times cosine theta. All divided by 15 equals tan 180 degrees minus theta. By trigonometric identity, tan 180 degrees minus theta equals negative tan theta. After simplification, the negative sign indicates that theta is in the second quadrant for tangent of angle. The square root of 274 minus 210 times cosine theta. All divided by 15 equals negative tan theta. Square the equation and we have that 274 minus 210 times cosine theta. All divided by 225 equals the square of tan theta. By trigonometric identity, the square of tan theta equals 1 minus the square of cosine theta, all divided by the square of cosine theta. Cross multiply. We obtained an equation in cosine theta as shown on the screen. Let cosine theta be equals to y. It signify that 274 minus 210 times y equals 225 minus 225 times the square of y. All divided by the square of y. Cross multiply and we obtained a new equation in y as shown on the screen. Rearrange terms in one side of the equation. We have that 210 times the cube of y minus 499 times the square of y plus 225 equals to 0. After rearranging and simplifying of terms, then factorize, and for simplicity, we have that y equals -3 divided by 5, or 5 divided by 6, or 15 divided by 7. These are the roots of the cube equation formed in y. Since y equals cosine theta, it implies that cosine theta equals -3 divided by 5, or 5 divided by 6, or 15 divided by 7. But cosine of angle is negative in the second quadrant for theta. Also, cosine theta is not equals to 15 divided by 7. It is because cosine of angle must be less than or equals to 1. Again, cosine theta is not equals to 5 divided by 6. In this case, theta is not an acute angle. Hence, cosine theta equals -3 divided by 5. We call it equation 2. Also, line C, D divided by line B, C equals cosine 180 degrees minus theta. Substitute values and we have that 15 divided by 2 times r equals cosine 180 degrees minus theta. By trigonometric identity, cosine 180 degrees minus theta equals negative cosine theta. Substitute equation 2 and we have that cosine 180 degrees minus theta equals 3 divided by 5. After substitution and simplification of value, (15 divided by 2 times r equals cosine 180 degrees minus theta equals 3 divided by 5. Cross multiply and we have that r equals to half of 25 in units. After simplification of values, therefore, the circumference of the semicircle equals the sum of the product of pi and r and 2 times r, which equals to half of the product of 25 and the sum of pi and 2 in units. After substitution and simplification of values,